1976, a great song. Let's go.
This song was written about a time in my life when I was really weird looking. And there were all these girls I was going to school with who were really terrific looking. And they were like cheerleaders and very tall and long blonde hair. And I was very short with curly dark hair. So for cheerleaders.
Oh, that's a little bobbed. So for cheerleaders. Okay. I do know this song. It's been a long time, but I do know it. But when I've heard it, like I've said before, this was released in 1976, was a big hit. Really set the scene for who Janis Ian, Janis Edie Fink, but she did change her name to her brother's middle name, and I wonder what the story is behind that. But when she says for cheerleaders, let's pull it back a little bit and enjoy the song a little bit, guys. Stick with me now.
I learned the truth at 17, that love was meant for beauty queens and high school girls with clear skin smiles who married young and then retired. The Valentines I never knew, the Friday night charades of youth, were spent on one more beautiful. At 17 I learned the truth. And those of us with ravaged faces, lacking in the social graces, desperately remain at home, inventing lovers on the phone, who called to say, come dance with me, and murmured fake obscenities.
God, I don't know much, but I know when you're 17, and I'll try and take this from a girl's perspective, as she clearly is, but it's a real strong story of being 17 and being so marginalized. And girls are brutal, because I think the story behind the story would be without her clear skin, without the blonde hair, with the curly brown hair. Read into that what you will, guys. She's saying she's at home making up stories about invites to dances and dates. And I remember being 17 and, without that song, It's Different for Girls, which is on the channels, guys. Great song, by the way. It really is different for girls. Because at 17 I was serving, and hey, I've got my New York. This is a Yankees top, guys. I got this from the stadium, so that's another story, another day. Let's get on with the song.
It isn't all it seems. At 17, a brown acre and hand-me-downs, whose name I never could pronounce, said, pity please the ones who serve, they only get what they deserve. And the rich nation hometown queen marries into what she needs with a guarantee of company and haven for the elderly. Remember those who win the game, they lose the love they sought to gain. Death ensures equality and dubious integrity. The small town eyes will gape at you.
They can win the game, but she can. It's tender, but it's actually quite brutal. It's quite acerbic. Just because you were blessed with good looks and you married into the family and you retired early, it's all in the song. Doesn't mean you were successful, or am I reading this right, guys? But it's so tender. because she is also singing to those people. She's having two stories go at once. One is to the cheerleaders, because she says it at the beginning, and one is to those who weren't the cheerleaders. She's saying, we still rose. Look at me now.
And all surprise when it came to exceeds accounts received at 17.
Spanish style. Is that a 12 string? Yep.
To those of us who knew the pain of Valentines that never came, and those whose names we never called when choosing sides for basketball, it was long ago and far away, and the world was younger than today.
She brought boys into the
Dreams you all
song.
they gave for free to ugly duckling girls like me. We all played the game when we dared to cheat ourselves.
Ugly Duckling reference. I wonder if she's going back to the Disney Danny Kaye song, Hans Christian Andersen, There Once Was an Ugly Duckling. I just wonder, because she says it quite clearly, to ugly ducklings. And, you know, a big reference out there when you think about ugly ducklings is that, well, it is for me in my age, back before Disney was crazy. And she references it there. I just wonder, guys, do you think she is? Beautiful. Beautiful.
Solitaire, inventing lovers on the phone, repenting of the lives unknown. They call and say, come dance with me, and murmur vague obscenities at ugly girls like me at 17.
Oh, let's wrap it up. To all those that were marginalised at 14 through to 17, she's letting you know. And when you look back, if you were marginalised, maybe you can look at those that marginalised now and say, how do I feel? How will I treat them? What will my responses be? And when a song can do that, it's stunning. And I just wonder, because I know she won a Grammy for Best Audible Book or Audible Album. I don't know what that was about. And I don't know if she's followed. I know she's had a fulfilling career. 8 Grammy nominations. She won a Grammy for this in 76. She wrote her first single, which was a hit, when she was 14. You know, she wrote it at 14 and sang it later as a hit. So clearly talented. Beautiful folky sound. That was a folky kind of pop ballad feel. But I love it. I loved it. Where were you guys at 17, and where do I need to go next? Join in, guys. Makes me know that I'm doing things right. Till next time, take care.